The signs of changing seasons are there if you know where to look. You can feel it in the air, cooler nights, shorter days. You can see it in the leaves and runs of salmon, strong returns up the Columbia River. Hi there, I'm Grant McComey, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. And this week we join a family and they really make fishing a sport. Come on along. We're headed to the Columbia River and learning how a family that fishes together stays together.
They're getting a bite.
Some folks say fishing at its finest is a family sport.
Reel down the beads.
And when the Monroe ladies stand together,
Up in the air.
you can believe it.
Up. I got that one.
Family matriarch Glenda Monroe says one thing is certain when they fish together, it's all hands on deck. Father and husband Bill Monroe, a familiar face to outdoor news readers for nearly 4 decades, taught them all how it's done. And along the way, he's learned a few things too.
This is what I like to call a high maintenance fishery. It requires a ton of maintaining the rod. A ton. But it's super effective.
No surprise either that his son, Bill Jr., let passion lead him into the business of fish. He's a full-time guide. His wife, Caitlin Monroe, joins him every chance she gets.
Not as often as I used to since we started having kids.
The rush is always fun when you catch a fish. It's a unique feeling that you really can't get anywhere else. And just the family time that we end up with and being outdoors. We have a very unique opportunity to have this here where we are, and definitely want to take advantage.
Nice work.
Lots of folks are taking advantage of an astounding fall salmon run up the Columbia River. Bill says there's nothing else like it.
Where else are you going to go to find this? 1.6 million. This is it.
He also says he knows the secret of women who catch the fish.
They listen, they're good. And it's not just the fishing, it's the outdoors in general.
Yeah.
And I think it's great.
His sister, Molly Monroe, must be one good listener.
Reel. Stay tight on it. Up.
Molly credits Dad for a love of all things outdoors. When he was on assignment and she a kid, she'd tag along whenever possible. The lesson certainly took. She's now a federal wildlife biologist.
And not just women, but youth, I think, just to really capture that passion when they're young, to really instill that into our communities and our future generations.
You did all that, didn't you? You did that. The women got all 3 fish. That was pretty impressive. Women rule. That's so true. That is like the perfect fish. It's a pretty good day.
I'll say it's good. 7 Chinooks in 4 hours. I can't wait to join this crew again.
Pretty darn awesome, man. Love it.
We have all the details, directions, and the contact information so you can make your own adventure right here on the Travel Oregon website. So be sure to check it out. If you'd like to check out more Oregon adventures, be sure to find my new book, Grant's Getaways, A Guide to Wildlife Watching in Oregon. So until next week, do get out here and explore the great Oregon outdoors, and be sure to let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.